discuss about part 4 regarding helminthic infestations. Okay, in that one topic we had missed, that is the preventive measures for pinworm. Okay, in this the preventive measures we have to improve the good personal hygiene of the children. Okay, for prevention of infection we have to improve the good personal hygiene of the children. Okay, next one is the careful hand washing with the soap. Okay, by using soap after defecation or before going to eat any fruits or any food, the child should be follow the strict hand washing techniques by the using of soap. Okay, next one is the keep short nails. Okay, there is no long nails. Why? Because the pinworms will be suitable site for the nails. Okay, the pinworms will be easily stable in the fingernails. That's why we have to cut the nails of the children. Okay, always we have to use or we have to improve the children's health. Okay, next one is the treat all infected family members. Okay, the infection will be easily spreading to the one person to another person in the family. No, okay, that's why in the family anyone will be suffering with this type of infection will be. Okay, the infective persons, how many members is there? Those persons are taking good care by administration of some medications and by following strict aseptic techniques and by following good personal hygiene and good environmental sanitation and use of closed defecation area. Okay, these and all for improving the human being's health. Another new condition we are going to discuss in that hookworm. Okay, in this hookworm what happens means another name is the encyclostomiasis. Okay, the disease will caused by the, it is one of the chronic infection. Okay, the disease will cause especially the part is the small intestine. Okay, and this we are going to discuss about epidemiology for the hookworm infections. Okay, in this epidemiology we are discussed, that is the Encyclostoma duodenale. Okay, that is the main agent for the disease of hookworm. Okay, in that main agent for the hookworm or the encyclostomiasis, in that the Encyclostoma duodenale. Okay, next host. Okay, which is the most host for this type of hookworm infections means human beings. Okay, from the man to man the infection will be easily spreading to the one person to another person. Okay, in that especially 5 to 40 years of age group people. Okay, from the 5 years onwards up to 40 years of age group, children, preschoolers, schoolers or old age. Okay, all the people from the 5 years to 40 years of age group people will be prone to get this type of hookworm infections. Okay, next one is the environmental factors. Okay, what are the environmental factors will cause the infections means which is the area of moisture or continuously rainfall. Okay, continuously which area will having the moisture, always there is no dryness, there is no dehydration area, the environment complete moisture or complete continuous 3 days 4 days continuous in the rainy season, the infection will be easily spreading. Okay, this is the most favorable environment for the spread of infection. Okay, next one is the mode of transmission. How the disease will cause from the one person to another person, that means through the direct skin to skin contact. Okay, through the skin to skin contact the infection will be easily spread, and sometimes whose persons or who individual following open defecation area, okay, those people may be easily spreading to the infection. Okay, next another one is the oral route. Okay, due to the fecal-oral route or uncontaminated food or contaminated fruits or food which is taken by the individual, Okay, they are not following any hygienic practices or any cleaning of fruits, means the child or the individuals may be prone to get infection. Okay, if the food items or if the fruits are having any hookworms, means the hookworm will be easily enters through the food particles. Okay, next this is the mode of transmission. Another we are going to discuss about clinical manifestations. Okay, what are the clinical manifestations is there, means in that the children or persons who are suffering with this type of hookworm infection, those are having the itching in the skin toys. Okay, especially in the skin toys they are having the itching. Okay, next one is the anemia. Okay, whose people are suffering with this type of hookworm infection, those are suffering blood loss or less hemoglobin in their body. Okay, next pallor of whole body. When we are observing the children, the child look like very dull and pale color. Okay, next the child are having the loss of appetite. Okay, there is no proper appetite for taking food. Okay, next one is the epigastric pain. The child always or the individual always complain like epigastric pain. Okay, above the gastric region, the child or the persons or who are individual having this type of hookworm infection, those are giving some complaint like I am suffering with the epigastric pain. Okay, next another one is the black colored stool. Okay, when we are assessing the children's or when we are assess the individual stool examination, the stool contain or the stool color consistency should be black color. Okay, once they are excreted stool black colored, means compulsory this is the sign of hookworm infection. Okay, next one is the weakness, when the body will be not cooperated for doing any work. Okay, next one is the puffiness of face. Okay, when we are assess the children's or individual, those face will be very puffiness. Okay, next flatulence. Okay, the gas will be releases continuously on the children who are suffering with this type of hookworm infections. Next, sometimes there is a complaint like constipation. Okay, there is no proper defecation of stool. Okay, next some children or some individuals complain to diarrhea. Okay, many times they are excreted stool. Okay, sometimes the individual will be complaint abdominal pain. Okay, next when we are assessing the children, they are having the growth retardation. Okay, their growth failure, height and weight will be less than the normal height, normal weight. Okay, next one is the fever. When we are assessing the children or when we are assess the individuals who are suffering with this type of hookworm infection, those are having the increased body temperature than the normal body temperature. Okay, next one is the malnutrition. Why? Because loss of appetite, no? Okay, there is no proper appetite, there is no proper food or there is no proper nutrients in the body. That's why the child may be suffering with the malnutrition problem. In the malnutrition types is there, no? Kwashiorkor, marasmus. Okay, these symptoms or these are the causes for the children suffering with this type of infections. Next to management. Okay, what type of management we have to give to the children means medical management. Okay, in that first we have to give some drugs, especially albendazole and mebendazole. Okay, these are the drugs we are control the infection. Okay, next another one is we have to provide iron therapy to the children. Next blood transfusion. If severity of anemia is there in the children or in the individual, for restore of their normal blood percentage, we have to improve or we have to administer the blood transfusion. Okay, next one is the iron rich diet we have to give to the children. Okay, for improving their blood percentage in the body, we have to provide which food having the richest iron. Okay, next one is the diagnosis. Okay, in this diagnosis we have to do the especially stool examination. Okay, why we have to examine the stool means sometimes the children or the patients will complain to black colored stool, no? Okay, for identification of occult blood is there in the children or is there in the patients, that will be identified by examination of stool. Okay, next blood test for the eosinophilia. Okay, any eosinophilia problem is there in the children or patients. For identification of eosinophilia, we have to do the blood test in the children. Okay, next one is the prevention. Okay, prevention is better than cure. Okay, after occurrence of disease, before we have to take some preventive measures, the disease will be cure. Okay, what are the disposable, what are the prevention means? Disposal, sanitary disposal of feces. Okay, who are suffering with the infection, or every person compulsory should follow the sanitary disposal of excreta. Okay, next one is the treat infected persons. In a family, 3 members are healthy, 2 members are unhealthy, 2 members are suffering with the infection means, first of all we have to provide better care and complete care to the infected persons. Then the infection is not spread to the healthy children. Okay, next one is the improve the personal hygiene. Okay, which is the good way for improving the personal hygiene means daily bathing, or before defecation or after defecation, before going to food, after completion of food. Okay, compulsory we should follow the good hand washing techniques, good hand washing procedure by applying the soap and under the running water. This is the better way for improving the personal hygiene. Okay, clothes also use neatly washing. Okay, next don't sharing clothes, or don't use one clothes to the 2 children. Okay, regarding these type of preventive measures when we have to follow, then we are reducing the problem of children's infection. Okay, next one is the when use of sanitary latrines. Okay, when the child will be suffering with this type of hookworm infections means, we should avoid the open defecation process. Okay, always we should encourage, or what means sanitary latrines. Okay, once the latrines will be there in the family means, compulsory we have to give some encouragement, we should give some encouragement to the children for defecation in the latrines only. Okay, some families are following, these are the kids, there is no problem. Okay, the kid will be always excreted in the open area. Okay, like that they are giving some misbehavior in the children. Okay, don't use this type of open defecation. Always encourage the children for following the latrines. Okay, next one is the wearing footwears. When the child is go for defecation, compulsory the child will follow the some preventive precautions like wearing of footwears. Okay, this is the better for individuals or the adults or every human being. Okay, who are going to excretion of stool, or who are going to open defecation, or who are going to the excretion of stool in the latrines. Okay, those persons are wearing the footwear. Okay, this is the better for improving their health. Okay, this is regarding management of hookworm infections. Okay, thank you everyone.